I'm Kaiser, poet, translator, scholar, and pen member. Today I will be reading my poem Horse Behavior, originally written in English. After my video, there will be videos of it being read in Catalan, Georgian, Portuguese, and Korean. I regret to inform you that Daniel Schilling's translation of Horse Behavior into German, due to technical difficulties these strange days, will not be part of this event. I'd like to thank the translators, of course, for their effort, collaboration, and participation. I'd also like to thank educator, actor, and director Laura Batllori, who will be reading the Catalan, originally translated by poet, translator, and director of my thesis dissertation at the time, Francesc Parcerisas. You can otherwise find Horse Behavior in English and in Frances's Catalan version in my book, Glint, published by Milk and Cake Press, December 2019. So first, Horse Behavior in English, and thank you. Horse Behavior. I was recounting a dream. We are in an illegal house, not ours, but not exactly, not ours. You pretended to be the brother of someone you resembled so little, we worried the unexpected visitors wouldn't believe us. I was recounting a dream. The house was illegal, but no matter. No alarm had been set. I wanted to take advantage of an antium, see how I would sleep, limitless. I was recounting a dream, and we were in the dream, and the horse was there too, with a wind-caught tail, upturned like the one in Jerusalem, photographed by someone with connections to the New York Times. The same one Wisdom had said resembled Pegasus, wings poised to take flight. I was recounting a dream, and we were in the dream, and you were trying to keep us safe from intruders, and the horse, elated with play, showed me how it could cut loose of its stall of a house, neigh and buck outside. I was recounting a horse who came galloping back with nothing to show for it but unabated breath and a rapt surge of muscle. I was a dream. We were the horse.
El comportament dels cavalls. Estava explicant un somni i érem en una casa il·legal que no era nostra, però tampoc no era exactament que no ho fos. Tu deies que eres germà d'algú a qui no t'assemblaves gens. Ens preocupava que les visites inesperades no ens creguessin. Jo explicava un somni. Érem en una casa il·legal, però no importa. Un somni i érem dins el somni i el cavall també era allà, amb el vent que li aixecava la cua com aquell fotografiat a Jerusalem per algú relacionat amb el New York Times. El mateix que la saviesa havia dit que semblava Pegasus, amb les ales a punt d'emprendre el vol. Jo explicava un somni i estàvem dins el somni i tu intentaves protegir-nos dels intrusos i el cavall, enjogassat, m'ensenyava com podia escapolir-se de la quadra, renillar i sortir fora amb una cabriola. Jo explicava que un cavall tornava al galop sense res que ensenyar, llevat dels esbufecs que no defallien i l'esclat captivador de la musculatura. Jo era un somni, érem el cavall.
Hello, my name is Lee and I was born in South Korea, raised in Peru, and now I'm currently living in the United States. I earned my MFA from the University of Notre Dame, and I am currently pursuing my PhD in Literature and Creative Writing at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. On January, I attended the Palm Beach Poetry Festival where I met AK. We were in the same workshop led by Ilya Kaminsky, and in one of the open mics, she approached me about translating her poem Horse Behavior into Korean, and I said yes. I was happy I did because I had a lot of fun doing it. I translated AK's poem from English into Korean, and usually when I translate, I draft a literal translation first, then work on a draft that makes sense grammatically in the target language, and finally see how these two can work on a poetic level. Translation is always a curious practice for me, and I find that none of the languages involved come out unscathed. I was made aware of how not just English but AK's poem, her voice, was changing the way I wrote and read in Korean in this translation, and then the Korean translation made me reread the English version in a different light. Because Korean sentences are often structured as subject, object, verb, while English as subject, verb, object. The line breaks in AK's poem fell on unexpected and surprising places in the Korean translation. Vice versa, the Korean changed the poem for me because in Korean, horse and speech are both 말. And to avoid confusion, I consider using 한자, characters borrowed from the Chinese, incorporated into the Korean language with Korean pronunciation to specify or distinguish them from each other, or even change the horse from horse to wild horse or 야생마 in Korean, which I ended up doing. But by then, in every rereading of the poem, the horse was no longer just a horse for me. It was also speech with the wildness of a horse imbued to it. I'll be reading my translation of horse behavior into Korean. 야생마의 행동. 나는 꿈에 대해 말하고 있었지. 우리는 금지된 집에 있었어. 우리 것은 아니지만 정확히 말하자면 우리 것이 아닌 것은 아닌 그런 집. 너는 너와 조금밖에 닮지 않은 누군가의 형제인 척을 했고, 우리는 갑작스럽게 찾아온 방문객들이 우리를 믿지 않을까 걱정했었지. 나는 꿈에 대해 말하고 있었지. 금지된 집이었지만 상관없었어. 알람 설정하지 않은 채 에난티움 약이 내게 어떤 잠을 자게 하는지 알고 싶었어. 끝이 보이지 않는 깊은 잠. 나는 꿈에 대해 말하고 있었지. 그리고 우리도 이 꿈속에 있었고 야생마도 있었어. 그 야생마의 바람에 맡겨진 꼬리는 뉴욕타임즈와 관계가 있는 누군가가 예루살렘에서 찍은 사진에 나온 것과 비슷했지. 지혜의 신이 날개가 펴있는 페가수스와 닮았다고 한 그 야생마의 꼬리처럼 나는 꿈에 대해 말하고 있었지. 우리는 이 꿈속에 있었고, 너는 침입자들과 놀이에 빠진 그 야생마, 마공간에서 빠져나갈 수 있다는 것을, 밖에서 울고 뛸 수 있다는 것을 보여주는 그 야생마로서부터 우리를 지켜주려고 애썼어. 나는 질주하며 달려오는 야생마에 대해 말하고 있었지. 가진 것은 절제된 호흡, 그리고 황홀에 끓는 근육밖에 없는 그 야생마. 나는 꿈, 우리는 그 야생마이었지. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Giorgi Svanidze. I'm from the Republic of Georgia. I'm a philologist and I love to translate poetry, especially from Georgian to English and vice versa. And today I would like to talk about my translation of AKaiser's poem Horse Behavior, whom I met in Tbilisi, Georgia during last summer on summer literary seminars. This poem I find very beautiful, and I believe that one shouldn't translate a poem unless one is amused by it. And about this poem I would like to say that I like the tone of the poem. I like the so to say illustrations and the symbols, and it reminds me of several other great works like the Steppenwolf by Hermann Hesse, where in the end he displays that people consist of different and many other people and other things, that they're just not one, that there live many people inside one. And to me, the horse is like the spirit that leads us to freedom, which is a wonderful symbol in AK's poem. I know that the time is limited, so I could talk a lot about it, but I'll keep it short, and now I will read the poem to you in Georgian that I translated. The name of it is in Georgian ცხენის ქმედება. მე ვიხსენებდი სიზმარს, ჩვენ უცხო სახლში ვიყავით. ის ჩვენი არ იყო, მაგრამ არც ზუსტად სხვისი. შენ თავი მოგქონდა, როგორც ვიღაცის ძმა, რომელსაც თითქმის არ ჰგავდი. ჩვენ ვშიშობდით, რომ მოულოდნელი სტუმრები არ დაგვიჯერებდნენ. მე ვიხსენებდი სიზმარს. სახლი უცხო იყო, მაგრამ მაინც მაღუზარა არავის დაუყენებია. მე მსურდა ენანტუმის პრივილეგია გამომეყენებინა. მენახა თუ როგორ დავიძინებდი უსაზღვროდ. მე ვიხსენებდი სიზმარს და ჩვენ სიზმარში ვიყავით. ცხენიც იყო სიზმარში. ქარში აფრიალებული კუდი მას ამგვანებდა იმ სურათს, რომელიც იერუსალიმში გადაიღო ვიღაცამ, ვისაც აქვს შეხება ნიუ-იორკ ტაიმსთან. იგივე სიბრძნე ამბობდა, რომ ის გამოსახავს პეგას მომართული ფრთებით ასაფრენად მზად. მე ვიხსენებდი სიზმარს და ჩვენ სიზმარში ვიყავით. შენ ცდილობდი ჩვენს დაცვას მიმტაცებლებისგან და ცხენისგან. თამაშით გართულმა მაჩვენე თუ როგორ შეიძლება და მოუწყდომოდით ღერცს სახლის, დაგვეჭიხვინა და გარეთ გამხვდარიყავით. მე ვიხსენებდი ცხენს, რომელიც უკან მოქროლდა. ამბობდა არაფერს, გარდა ხშირი უწყვეტი სუნთქვის, გამაგრებოდა იმპულსური კუნთები. მე ვიყავი სიზმარი, ჩვენ ვიყავით ცხენი. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dean Ellis, and I'm a poet, a literary translator, and I'm a radio host here in New Orleans. I do a couple of shows. One is called To the Bang, the Music of Brazil, and the other is an eclectic late-night jazz show called The Dean's List, which I do on WWOZ FM in New Orleans. It's here in New Orleans at 90.7 FM and on the internet at wwoz.org. It's a cultural and music station, and we have all kinds of music, and we also broadcast live from the various festivals, which have just been canceled this year, the French Quarter Festival, the Essence Festival, the Voodoo Festival, and unfortunately the Jazz Festival, but hopefully next year. The key to me is in any form of translation, but especially in poetry, is getting the rhythm and the music and the meter. So I will read Anne's poem in Portuguese, the way I translated it. Her poem is Horse Behavior, and I titled it Comportamento Equino. Eu cantava sonho. Estivemos numa casa proibida, não da nossa, mas nem exatamente não da nossa. Tu fingias ser o irmão de alguém quem tu parecias tão pouco. Preocupamos que os visitantes inesperados não nos acreditassem. Eu cantava sonho. A casa foi proibida, mas isso não interessa. Nenhum alarme foi ligado. Eu queria aproveitar em atrium para ver como eu dormiria sem limites. Eu cantava sonho e estávamos no sonho e o cavalo estava lá também. Com o rabo do vento virado como aquele no Jerusalém, fotografado pelo alguém bem conectado ao New York Times, o mesmo que sabedoria disse que parecia Pegasus. Asas prontas para voar. Eu cantava sonho e nós estávamos no sonho e tu tentavas proteger-nos dos intrusos e o cavalo, jubiloso com o jogo, me mostrou como ele saber fugir do seu coral, como relinchar e cocovelhar de fora. Eu cantava cavalo, quem voltou galopando com nada para mostrar, fora do sombro incansável e pico radiante do músculo. Eu era sonho, nós éramos o cavalo. So hopefully I pulled that off, and as many have said, when you translate from one language to another, you're not just translating rhythm, meter, alliteration, sound, melody, but you're translating a culture. So I believe that since a lot of the time I spent in Brazil was spent in Minas Gerais, a culture full of minerals, a lot of ranches, farmland, and lots of horses. I think it helped a lot. I once saw a unicorn in Minas. I was driving through the interior on a little blue rental car, and normally the earth is a deep, rich, rust red, very dusty. But I happened to be on a hill on a road that was all white, and a horse came up over the ridge. It was a white horse, and it stopped, looked at me, I looked at it, and I took a picture. The horse very patiently waited. I passed the horse. The horse continued. I look in the rearview mirror, and my little blue rental kicked up the white dust, which the white horse entered and vanished. So to me, it was like a unicorn without horn. I'll show you a picture. I didn't think it had really happened, but there you go. It happened. Thank you, and thank you, Anne. Boa noite.